What up, guys? So today's the day. I'm removing the Plasti dip, Rust-Oleum peel coat from the rims. I also removed the headlight tint. I'm trying to bring this thing back to stock. I'm gonna fix the muffler next week, hopefully. So I'm gonna start peeling every tire one by one. I have to use my fingernail. This shit is so much tougher than Plasti dip to get off. I don't recommend you use this shit at all. Rust-Oleum peel coat. Use Plasti dip and paint over it. It's so much easier. But I'm gonna start getting this shit off, and I'll film next clip when I'm like halfway done with it. Alright, guys. So it's been 4 days since that last clip you just saw, and I invested 8 hours into getting that Rust-Oleum peel coat, Plasti dip off the car. And I used a power wash on the rear wheel. That worked not real well. It took me like 3 hours to use the power wash. I threw in some brake clean on the Plasti dip to melt it a little bit so it would come off easy. This one I used a Brillo pad and just peeled it for fucking 4 hours straight. But I'm gonna show you how to do it the right way. Been 4 days later, and I figured, fuck it. I'm going to do it the right way. I'm not going to invest another 8 hours for 2 more rims. And while I'm at it, I had to buy Brillo pads at Walmart. I got 3 different levels of Brillo pads. I'm going to show you guys those in a second. I went to Walmart. I got mineral spirits for $6, $7. I went down to clearance section to check it out. And I saw this just sitting there for $3, so I picked up a bottle of this. And I grabbed that at the dollar store. I got that like a year ago at the dollar store for $1. So I'm going to dump this into the spray bottle. And I'll show you what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go grab the Brillo pads. And I'll show you guys what to do with that. So the next clip will be me applying this to the Plasti dip. I'm also going to have a video up on how to refurbish aluminum rims. Like right there, that's not Plasti dip, that's brake dust. That's going to be a separate video, so be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description also. And as I just noticed, there's going to be a video on diagnosing a fucking coolant leak, because in that last clip I noticed that I have some coolant leakage right there, which isn't fucking good. I'm hoping it's the overflow. Because I overfilled the overflow like a month ago, not 3 weeks ago, and maybe it just decided to spray out of it, but I'm going to have to check that out too. So let's get back to the main point of this video and get this fucking Plasti dip off. And these are the 3 grades of fucking steel wool, or Brillo pads, whatever you call it. Brillo's the brand name. This is the roughest. I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to use the middle grade right here and the fine grade. I used middle grade on the other rim on my car, and that scratched up big time. And then this is going to fine scratch it. Then afterwards, we're going to use this aluminum polish. And I wasn't going to get this originally because this was $7, but since I saved almost $5, I figured, fuck it, I'll make a video for you guys. Plus, I'm peeling it off for the stock color on the rims to rock those a little bit before I repaint them chrome. And I figured, fuck it, if I could get that aluminum looking fine again, I'm going to keep it like that, keep this car looking stock. So I'm going to pour this into the bottle now, and then we'll get to the point, alright? First, always use gloves. I don't know why, but this shit is white. The other mineral spirits I grabbed were clear. This is like a organic mineral spirit. And that's why it was on sale, I guess, because they wanted another brand of shit. It's white. It better get the job done. I'll be pissed off if I have to spend another $7 for shit I should have bought the first time. But you always use gloves for this shit. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, you can see like runs and shit from where I sprayed the brake clean to loosen that shit up a little bit. And I didn't get the whole rim covered in it, and like some spots would come right off, and the other spots would be hard as shit to get off. So I want to get it off real quick, real easy. So I bought some of this shit right here. I always use gloves for this because it is harmful to your body or skin or whatever. That's what they say. So I'm just spraying this shit on, just like that. Weird ass spray bottle, yeah, I know. It's not really coating fucking the whole fucking rim, but it's whatever. I'm gonna spray this shit on thick because I want this shit to come right off, and I'm refurbishing the rims anyway. It's not gonna damage the rim, thankfully. If I sprayed on the paint of my car, then yeah, it would fucking damage the rims. I like how they say it's odorless, guys. This shit smells so bad right now, it's not even funny. Yet it's odorless and fucking organic, whatever they want to fucking call it. Spray some on the tires too, because I got some overspray on the tires when I did the peel coat job. I actually got a video of me peel coating the fucking rims, so spray this shit on real thick. Go to the next one. Then you're gonna wait 10 minutes, then apply a second coat. I already used brake clean, so I was technically like a first coat, if you want to call it that. But regardless, I'm gonna do a second coat anyway. This video's adding up, so I'm gonna connect the power wash and show you guys how to get this shit done. All right. One last fucking spray here, because I want to peel that shit off too. And we're set. Been 10 minutes. Second coat. Alright guys, as you can see, that shit peels it right off, especially with the power wash. Also, on another note, I checked the coolant. It's not leaking, it just came out of the overflow for some reason. And yeah, my power wash is a piece of shit. It's like 10 years old, Walmart special. And I have to keep using it, or I have to turn it on and off to get it to start working again. So I'm going to finish up this rim and then finish up the other rim. And if I run into any problems, I'll show you guys that too. It's probably going to wrap up the video though. Quick on a note, say you have some like rough spots that you didn't stand down when you plasti dip the rims, and the power wash just doesn't want to get it off. If you have an electric one with real low PSI like me, you could take your Brillo pads if you have them. I recommend you buy them because there are going to be some spots that don't want to come off, and you don't have mineral oil. Any extra, just hit it with the Brillo pad, scrape it off, or apply more of the mineral oil, and if it still doesn't want to come off, that's when you can use the Brillo pad. And I let this shit sit for 30 minutes after my second coat. I forgot to tell you guys to do that too. So it comes right off and it's real easy. So I'm going to get the rest of this off and wrap up the vid. Alright guys, I was almost done. I ran into like a couple problems like along the edges. Didn't get hit with the mineral spirits, I guess, so I resprayed that. That took like, it was like 5 minutes ago. Then like, this is the rim I scraped off, took 4 hours. This is the rim you saw the first clip with. Up there, in there, I sprayed that because I forgot about that. And over here, right by the valve stem, I sprayed that. I sprayed the lugs and the insides of the lugs because that was black too. This is the rim I power washed and used to brake clean on for 2 hours. Then I'm going to, right now what I'm doing is, I'm going to go spray the tires with the mineral spirits while I'm letting that dry. In case you got overspray, you can do the same thing. But I'm taking it off the tires also. So I'm about to throw on some rubber gloves and slap some of that shit on there with the help of a sponge too. So this is the Brillo pad I was using. I got new ones, so we're good. Alright guys, so I got all the fucking Plasti dip, Rust-Oleum peel coat off. So that's going to about wrap up this vid. Car's looking fucking stock as fuck now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually run to the store, get some coffee. Going to do a quick wash of it. And then I'm going to fill up a bucket with soap and water. And we're going to refurbish these rims from afar. They don't look bad. Like, look real good and shit, right? closer, closer, closer. Bam, brake dust everywhere. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of that shit. I'm going to get my coffee, and I'm going to film another video for you guys. Be sure to check that out. It's going to be how to refurbish aluminum wheels on any car. It's going to be titled, will be in the description and maybe an annotation, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's my day. Washing the car, getting a plasti dip off, and refurbishing the rims, and then also the headlights if it's not dark out yet. So remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Liam's Lexus Build. On my Instagram, the reason I want you guys to follow me is I usually post before I start projects like this, so you guys will know what video is coming out next before it's even out. Like I started filming this 4 days ago, and I just finished it today. So like you guys know ahead of time what's coming out and what to expect, you know. It'll be in the description. Remember to like this. Always leave comments and subscribe. Peace.